When the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. I know you haven't heard this song before. It's a song by Coldplay. It's called Fix You, and I'm not here to promote Coldplay or to tell you that they're the greatest band in the world and all that. I had known Coldplay and I went with my niece for the first time to see them in concert, and I knew a lot of their songs, but I did not ever hear this song before. So there I was, and this song came on, and all the people were singing the song the entire time, and like the singer would stop and just let the people sing the whole thing, and people were crying. It was so weird, Even hearing it the first time for me, it touched me. It was one of those things like, I gotta go find that song. And there is a reason, I listened to the lyrics, there's a reason why it touched the fans, why it touches me. Because the song talks about our brokenness, our woundedness, and that God will fix us. Well, he says, I will try to fix you. But it is so true. We can feel so broken, so wounded by this world. People tell us that we're no good, that we're worthless, that we're ugly, that we're stupid. It hurts. They call us names. And this world is always saying, you're broken. You can't handle it. You need this or that, and then maybe you'll be lovable, or maybe you will be capable of love. And I think about this year, if there's ever been a time to see how broken the world is. We feel broken from COVID in our life. It has changed for most of us. It has changed the way that we celebrate Christmas and who we can be with, and we miss our loved ones so much. And this year also we've experienced so much division, so much violence. And then we can be hurt, as it says in the song, by something so deep, the loss of a loved one. But as it says in the song, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Lights will guide us home. Have you ever, I think about it, so much darkness, but if you really try, if you really look, you will begin to see. First it'll start as a glimmer, but then it will build. You will begin to see the light if you look for it. And what is that light? It is Christ. It is love. Christ will always guide us home. Maybe he's guided us back to church today. His love will always be the compass in our life if we look to it. That love is the answer, always. Even in the darkest of times, even when people refuse to love, we can still choose love. And that light, that love will ignite us when we live in that love. It always does. God ignites us, ignites our bones. It's so guttural, but we can feel so dead. Our bones can be so dry. We can be so empty in our life. But if we turn to God, He will ignite our bones. Turn to God in prayer. All the love that we've ever experienced in our life, all the love has all in the end come from God. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? God is so good. He has poured out His love through His agents, His people. Let's connect to that source. And that God that loves us so much wants what's best for us. We don't realize it. We push against it. But He wants us to be free. I fought it. And then when I stopped fighting it time and again, I was like, oh, this is a better way. You know, this is a better way to live. This is more enjoyable. Of course, I went kicking and screaming. Connect to God and God's people. Connect to those people that are on fire with God's love. They are the ones who live their life in love, that are not doom and gloom, but see the possibilities, help us to see the possibilities, support us in living the way that we could live. Those are the people. Those are God's agents. Those are the ones who are trying to bring peace to this world. God will ultimately fix us. After all, we were never broken. You know, we were never defective. We might be wounded, true, but we were never defective in the first place. How do we know this? Because we believe in the incarnation, that Christ is one with us, that He is in us, living His life, coming to birth in us if we let Him. You can't be broken or defective if God is living in you in the first place. Now, we may be wounded, but God always heals. Always heals. It may not be the way we want or expect Him to heal us, but He always heals. He heals us through God's people, the way, the medicine, and the touch of a human being. We may have to accept the way that things have to accept sometimes when we're terminally ill or chronically ill, but He will show us a better way to live with it. He always does. And even in our brokenness, our woundedness, He our woundedness of losing a loved one, He will heal us. I believe that the love you have for that person lives on. It's not over. And I believe, most importantly, what we don't believe in our grief, that we will love again if we are open to it. And I think that you will love even deeper. That's what I learned. I learned that I could love deeper when I lost a friend. And I learned to realize where that source of love was originating. In God. Ultimately, in the end, God will heal us in the resurrection. Well, high up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it show. Well, if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. When the tears stream down on your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. I wonder if we could sing those words together, just like I heard in concert. I wonder if I can hear you sing those words. Lights, the words are, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. We try. Feed my ego, I'll sing more. We try. We try, and we can be of help. But God is the one who heals. And He doesn't try. He does. He does heal. All we have to do is turn to Him. Now, it may not happen according to a calendar, but one day He will heal us of this COVID. He will heal us in our brokenness. Sometimes it takes years. but he will. Not only is God in us, but he comes to us, as we see in Christmas, and continues to come to us. If we just open our hearts, we just be persistent. That's when Christmas happens. Whenever we do that. I pray with all my heart that you may find him now.